Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I've got another crochet video. But today's tutorial is one that was highly requested by you guys, and that is the crochet face rounds. I tried to make this as simple as possible. You can definitely get a lot fancier with this by doing fancier stitches, but I wanted to do something that you could make up like 10 of these in one day and not have to worry about time and learning new techniques. So all of the techniques that are in this project I have shown you how to do on this channel before, so I will be linking all of my previous crochet tutorials in the description box as well as in the cards as we move along. So you're only going to need a couple of things for this, and if you've made any of my previous tutorials, you'll probably have everything you already need. So let's just hop into this video and get started. So in order to make the crochet face round, all you're going to need is some cotton yarn and a crochet hook. I am using a USA size K crochet hook, but you can use whatever you have. If you have something that's a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger, that's perfectly fine. It just might look slightly different. I'm using this cotton yarn. I will leave a link to it in the description box. I just purchased it off Amazon. I use this for almost all of my crochet projects, especially ones that I'm going to be getting wet and ones that I would like to be able to wash in the future. This cotton yarn works really great for that. In order to start this project, we are going to start with a magic loop or a magic circle, magic ring. It has many names, but it's the same thing. I have a full tutorial on my channel for how to do this technique, so I will leave a link to it in the cards because I'm not going to be walking you through it because you can just go watch that video. But it's a pretty simple technique. Now that I have my magic loop, I'm going to begin crocheting. I'm going to crochet 8 single crochets into my loop. I'm going to insert my crochet hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through both. So that's 2. So now that I have my 8 single crochets in my crochet hook, I am going to take my little tail here and pull my loop closed. Sometimes it takes a little bit, don't be afraid to pull hard, but as you can see, it starts to close your loop, and then you just have a little circle. So I need to finish off this loop though, because as you can see, it kind of doesn't look finished. So in order to do that, I'm going to do a simple slip knot. I also have a tutorial for all the basic stitches, including a slip knot. So in order to do that, I'm going to go into this first crochet right here. I'm going to yarn over, pull through, and then instead of yarning over again, I'm just going to pull through again. So that's how you complete your circle. So in order to begin our second round of crochet, we are going to chain 1. So that's our starting our second round. Then we're going to single crochet, increasing 1 every 2. So I'm going to demonstrate how this should be done, but at the end you should have 11 single crochets instead of 8 because we're increasing every 2. So we chain 1, and then we're going to insert into our first crochet right here. So we insert, we yarn over, yarn over again. That was our first single crochet. So then we're going to single crochet once more into the next chain. So that was just 2 single crochets. So now that we single crocheted twice, we're then going to single crochet twice into 1 chain. So this chain right here is the next one. So I'm going to insert my crochet hook, yarn over again, pull through. So that was 1 single crochet. So now, before moving on to the next one, I'm going to insert my crochet hook into that same chain. It can be a little bit tight, and do another single crochet, and that is what we call an increase. An increase is so that we get a nice even circle, because if we don't add any increases, it would be the same size as this circle and it would start to kind of roll up on itself. So in order to prevent that, in order to get the circle to grow bigger and bigger, we keep doing increases. And then we're back to the beginning. So in order to close off this second loop, we're going to do it the same exact way. We're going to insert our crochet hook to our first loop, pull through. Instead of pulling through again, we're going to do a slip on. So now we have 1 inner circle and 1 outer circle. So in order to start this third loop, we're going to single crochet and then start all the way around. So I will catch back up with you guys once I've completed my third loop. So I've just finished my third round of crochet, and as you can see, it just starts to get bigger and bigger each time around. So this next part is kind of up to you. So this is the current size I have right now. It's 3 rounds of crochet. This is the size that I made for myself. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I did 1 round of double crochet around the edges just because I liked the way it looked a little bit different. So instead of making you watch that process over and over again, I am going to end the video off here, because with the skills I have shown you, you should be able to successfully create your own cotton round. So then the only thing left to do is, when you are finished with your round, when you are all done and you've got your desired size, you're going to pull your string through, snip it off, and then just thread it through with the needle. You can also do the same thing with your tail. You can snip this a little bit shorter, weave it through with the needle, and then tie it off. And then you will have a finished crochet round just like this. And hopefully this gives you something to do with your time if you are stuck at home like the rest of us during this difficult time. If you would like some more crochet tutorials to keep you busy, I will leave a link to my playlist in the cards. But with that, I'm going to get going, and I will see you guys in my next video.